So this girl is meant to be apparently allergic to water. I just could not imagine like not being able to shower. So I'm really interested to see her story.
Hey, I'm Victoria, and I was only
Victoria.
14 when my whole life changed.
Imagine it at 14.
It was a regular morning, and I was taking a shower before school,
As
like
you
I
do.
always did. After I was done, I used a towel to dry myself off.
As
That's
you
when
do.
I noticed that I was completely covered in hives. At first,
I don't know if you guys have ever had this, but it is so bad. I've had this happen to me from salt water at like the beach, something to do with like the sand and the water like irritates my skin. But
it didn't seem like a big deal, but the
it looks really bad. Like,
hives got bigger, and my whole skin started to burn and itch.
Yeah.
The pain got so bad that my mom drove me to the
I was
hospital.
gonna say, it's with like her mum. Actually, I thought her mum took her to school then. I'm like, imagine having to go to school in hives. Like, if you don't know what it looks like, Google it. It's really painful and really bad.
Unfortunately, the doctors had no idea what was wrong with me. Finally, after 3 days inside the hospital, they diagnosed me with aquagenic urticaria, which is a fancy way of saying
Damn.
water allergy.
I love how they have these like really big names for this kind of stuff.
Technically, it's not an allergy, but then again, no one really knows what it is. And because only 1 in
I've got so many questions. How does she shower? Like, she can't go swimming. Can she
200
drink?
million people have it, there aren't any scientists trying to find a cure.
Oh,
It really
wow.
sucks. When I got my diagnosis, I became seriously depressed because I thought my life was over. I mean, what boy would ever want to date a girl that doesn't take showers?
She won't be dancing in the rain, that's for sure.
I wanted to
Aw.
cry, but I couldn't because even my own tears cause rashes on my face.
I really want to know why it starts like at 14. Like, what activates in the body that just makes her allergic to water at 14 versus like the rest of her life.
Life felt so unfair.
That
But
is
when my
pretty bad
mom
luck.
saw how I was feeling, she bought me a book called Life Without Limits by Nick Vujicic. He was born without legs and arms, yet he managed
I
to
know this guy.
create an extraordinary life for himself. Reading his story encouraged me to stop complaining about things I can't change and instead focus on things that are in my control.
awesome.
Like, I always dreamed of becoming a professional soccer player, but since I'm
Don't have to. Oh, wait, she can't even sweat? This is a joke now.
allergic to my own sweat, I had to give up on that dream. But instead of complaining how unfair the world is, I just chose a new career. Now I want to become a doctor and help other people. Maybe even find a cure for an unusual condition like me.
How does she shower though?
And I'm kinda lucky because where I live it always rains. That means that most of the time I can't leave my house, so I have plenty of time to study. Oh, and in case you were wondering how I clean myself, I actually take 1 cold shower once a week. Yeah, afterwards I'm covered in hives and rashes for the rest of the
Okay, I don't want to be that person,
day,
but
but at least I'm clean. So you don't need to feel sorry for me, because overall, I'm doing pretty fine, and there are plenty of people
like the
who have it
positivity.
much worse than me. I just wanted to share my story, and thank you for listening.
aw, how sweet. I'm a little bit like shocked at the like no shower thing. But yeah, like you think there would be, I just really curious to where it just comes out of nowhere. If you guys have anything similar or had anything similar happen to you, let me know in the comments. But that's this story for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Bye.